Welcome back to Hash's Numbers. I'm Thomas, and here my co-host.
Justin Kim.
And today we're going to be previewing the conference championship weekend. And then we play a little game, where he played college. So we'll get off to the football first. Three games left. Two of them are going to be this weekend. I'm not counting the Pro Bowl because the Pro Bowl is not a game. Do you know it's on Tuesday?
Huh? The Pro?
The Pro Bowl's on Tuesday.
The actual game?
The- Hold on, let's not actually call it a game. They're out there just running, okay? The cardio is on Tuesday.
The cardios. No, they're actually playing, no?
They're playing. Okay, I want you to. So do you know where they're playing?
San Francisco.
They're playing in San Francisco in a ballroom.
Ballroom?
Oh yeah, that fits 4,000 people. That's like when there's no football field there. So,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I mean, they got the flag football on February 2nd, which is Tuesday. Well, not February 2nd,
Interesting.
sorry. Yeah, they had the Pro Bowl game on Tuesday. Uh,
Hmm.
and then like the other events, the whatever other
Dodgeballs.
the yes, the gimmicks or whatnot.
I mean, those are fun to watch, in my opinion.
Sure. I also don't care when like half of them don't care about the stuff either. But I digress, that doesn't count the game. We got three games that actually mean something left, right? Two of them will
Hmm.
be on Sunday. We'll get started on the one that's the earlier one. The New England Patriots are heading into Denver. They right now I'm seeing it at 4.5. Did you see something different? Yeah, 4.5. It's gonna be on CBS.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I mean, the Patriots this whole season, or not this whole season, but this, like, playoff run, their O-line has been very bad on the edge side. From what I heard, they broke down against the Texans, and they also broke down against the Chargers. Just a little something out there where, Broncos have a very elite D line as well, where, Nick Bonito is coming off the edge. I mean, that's the thing that worries me. Drake May hasn't been looking too good. Like against the Texans defense, I think the Texans and the Broncos are like in this similar area, but I would put Texans like, like over by just a little bit. And Drake May went out there 16 for 27, which is not bad, but only 179 yards, three touchdown and interception, and got a 70 rushing yard where I think Broncos rushing defense might be better, despite Texans having a little better D line. But yeah, if Patriots wants to win this game, I feel like they have to be able to, dominate the line. And if they do, I think they'll have a real shot of winning. For the Broncos, they have a backup quarterback who hasn't played for 2 years, Jared Stidham. Very confident on him after looking at his like preseason highlight and when he replaced Russell Wilson. He's that guy. He's gonna be the next Nick Foles, and yeah,
Yeah, I would pump the brakes on that. I didn't realize how old Jared Stidham was and how little he played. Nick Foles, he was a guy who played a lot of football. He just, he's one of those guys who like he aged out, right? Jared Stidham, even at Auburn, right? I watched him at Auburn. He wasn't that great. He was the guy before Bo Nix, and Bo Nix plays a freshman. So that lets you know how that went, right? Bo Nix replaced him as a freshman. Um, and I will say the one thing I'm worried about, like for Denver's sake, right? With a rookie quarterback, or not rookie, but like with a backup quarterback, what do you want to do like in the game with for your game plan? You want to run the ball. And if you want to take a guess, which team allowed the fewest rushing yards per game?
yeah, but I don't think Sean Payton's a coach where he's gonna limit his playbook just because
No, I don't think so
it's
either.
a
But
backup
what I'm saying
quarterback.
is, does Stidham have like the capabilities that Bo Nix had, right? I
I
mean,
mean, as long as he doesn't turn over the ball. I
but
mean, look at
but
CJ shot. He had a real shot of winning, despite the four interception.
yeah, but it is does Jurgen have the capabilities that Bonix does? I mean, he can run, right? Bonix, oh, they use his legs a lot, right?
Yeah, I'll give it.
Arm
Yeah,
talent's not as great as Bonix, right? Bonix is a lot better, more accurate quarterback.
yeah,
I'll give
sure.
Stidham the deep ball, right? Stidham can throw it deep, but I don't know if that's what you want to do against the Patriots team. Just throw a bunch of deep balls. So that's what worries me. Like just watching the film on Stidham, he's not a bad quarterback per se, but you do want to
Yeah.
establish the run, help him out a little bit. And the Patriots just don't like give up the run. Rushing yards per game, they allow the least by a good 7 yards, 7.5 yards.
Yeah.
So that's just something, you look at that I don't want to say concerns me, but it's just something to take a look at, right? On this Patriots side, their defense is playing amazing, right? And their
Hmm.
offense, they've turned the ball over. I would say the turnovers are going to be like the equalizer. If the Broncos can force 3 turnovers, it'll keep them in this game. But if Drake May keeps the ball and doesn't turn the ball over, I don't like the chances of Denver in a comeback, right? When if they start off down, I don't know if I trust Jared Stidham to lead them in a comeback, right? The same way I would Bo Nix, right? So ultimately, I'm gonna go with the New England -4.5. I think it's gonna be a closer game than many people think. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout per se, but I do think New England's gonna establish a little bit, right? I think it's gonna look kind of like that Texans game, just like less turnovers, more punts. I think Drake May is gonna try to keep the ball safe, right? Maybe not try to make as many big plays. And then I think for the Broncos side, they're gonna want to limit Jared Stidham's exposure to the inside of the Patriots defense and their elite secondary guys.
Yeah, for sure. My bold. Do you have a bold take this week? It's a little
Um,
early.
I don't know like if it's bold just because like I'll say this. Jerson had 200 yards in a preseason game, right? I think he doesn't
Yeah.
get, I think he doesn't get half of that passing wise. I do think the rushing will help out for the like J.K. Dobbins and RJ Harvey, but I think in terms of passing receivers, I think he goes under 100, two receivers.
Two receivers.
Under 100
Yeah. I
receivers.
mean, yeah. For my bold take this week, I was about to say Jared Stidham goes over, 250. No,
250?
hmm
I
no
don't
matter who it is.
that's that's as I will if I flip that and like take the under on that like 20 out of 20 days, like 7 days out of 7, right? I don't know how where you getting 250 from that you can think he can go over 250 unless I will put
He's
it unless this game's a blowout. If this game's a blowout, I can maybe see them just earn it out a little bit. But I think if this game's close, I don't know if this thing's going over.
Sean Payton's not changing the play call just because it's Jared Stidham though. He's gonna, use
I
Jared Stidham like how he's
I'll,
using
I'll
Bo
say
Nix,
this. You think you could play in Patrick Mahomes' system?
Me, I mean, I'm not a NFL quarterback, so no,
Okay, but
but
if
I
Andy
think like
Reid did the
Joshua
same
Dobbs
thing.
can.
Okay, it can play in Patrick Mahomes' system.
Yeah, for sure. I think anybody could, or I don't know. I feel like if you're sitting behind a quarterback for 2 years,
Uh-huh.
I think you
All
should
right.
be more than
Flip
capable.
it. Who's Josh Allen's backup? Is it
Josh Allen, Mitchell Trubisky.
do you think Mitchell Trubisky could play in Josh Allen's system?
I mean, depends who it's against.
The Patriots. We'll go with the Patriots. Keep it the same.
I mean,
If they call the same plays, do you think the same result's going to happen?
I think I'll be down less, but bro, you're comparing Jarrett Stidham to
Mitchell
Mitchell
Trubisky?
Trubisky. Yeah,
Mitchell Trubisky's won a playoff game. I just want, or I guess we can
that's
say
not good. That's not good.
Mitchell Trubisky's won his division.
Yeah, that's not good.
Jared Stidham's what his record is 2-1 in the last 5 years.
I
No,
mean,
okay. I'll just
that's
say this.
pretty
Look,
bad.
you bring up the point that they're going to run the same offense, right?
Mhm.
I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Do you want Mitchell Trubisky doing the Josh Allen plays?
No, but
Do you want Cooper
I
Rush
th
doing the Lamar Jackson plays?
no.
If I told you, oh, the Bills aren't changing the playbook when they have Mitchell Trubisky in there, you probably think they're stupid, right?
Hmm.
Like, I wouldn't do a design role with Mitchell Trubisky at all. So are they doing read options with Jared Stidham? Because Bo Nix had his read options and he was killing the Bills with the read option. Is that
I
are they
I
bringing
think I don't know. I think Jarrett Stidham will get at least 20 rushing yards.
do you know have you watched Jared Stidham play? I'm just curious.
Yeah, yeah.
So like give me a breakdown who you think he is. I wanna test you here.
He's a little pocket passer.
Right, pocket passing, but like how like we
And
got
if he gets rushed, I saw that he'd be going to the like sides getting out of that pocket. So
Okay, so on a scale of like, Russell Wilson pocket, like type of guy to like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, where would you put him at? Like, is he on the running side, the passing side, like mobility wise?
more of the passing side.
Is he more mobile than Sam Darnold in your opinion?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think
You think
so.
so?
Yeah.
You think so?
hmm
Damn, we must be watching different film then. Is he more mobile than Matthew Stafford?
No.
Do you think Matthew Stafford's more mobile than Sam Darnold then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't think Matthew Stafford's mobile at all. I feel like Stidham's on that Stafford level. Darnold runs. I don't think Stafford's running.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm dead. You can be honest. If you haven't watched film, you can say you haven't watched film on him. But I'm just curious what you think. What you think like Jared Stidham is.
Yeah, I mean he's a little pocket passer. I mean, I saw the preseason game where he's a lot. I mean, yeah, I saw the preseason. He's capable of running the ball. So
We'll see. We'll see. What's your pick here?
I'm rolling with the Broncos to win this game, just
Okay.
because it's home, and I mean it's a change back. It's just only a change QB, but
Mm.
at the same time, I think he does just enough. Just rely
Mhm.
the game on defense.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it's a close game. But I'm taking the Patriots with the points. We move on to the NFC Championship game. You got the Rams coming into Seattle. The Seattle is 2.5 point favorites in this game. Um, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I mean the Rams just finds a way to just keep like barely winning. I mean, win is a win, but they like those two teams, the Panthers and the Bears. I feel like they both choked. Where Panthers scored just early, where they gave Matthew Stafford the ball like too with too much time, and the Bears, the Caleb Williams did the pick. I mean, this Rams, I think this Rams team is the most complete team, but we just haven't seen it for a while. I probably say we haven't even seen it like since the regular season. Like, let me look at their schedule. After that Seahawks loss, Ash, is that to like? Wait, hold up.
I think we saw it in the Cardinals game.
I mean, after the Seahawks game, they lost to the Falcons, and then that Cardinals game was a little too close in the first half, and then they closed the game. But I'd probably roll with Seattle Seahawks just because I think you know, their D line will be very good this week, and I trust the offense.
Yeah. I think I'm with you there. I think I'm taking Seattle with the points. I think it's gonna come down to both defenses. If the Rams can, continue to force turnovers against Seattle, I think Seattle's gonna struggle in the game. But I think if
Mhm.
the Seahawks can put pressure on Matthew Stafford the way the Bears did without having to blitz, I think it'll muck up the game a little bit, make it interesting. And then obviously, Puka's the X factor. He had 200 yards, more than like 200 yards. I think he had uh, two, 225,
From
25 uh,
Yeah,
in that game against Seattle. Um, and that's without Devontae Adams. So with Devontae Adams, you're gonna have to put some eyes on him too. So if Puka, continues to crush the Seahawks, then if it's a shootout, I don't like the Seahawks' chances. But if the Seahawks can kind of limit the Rams on offense, get them under their season-long total, I think Seattle's got a pretty good chance in that one. And then obviously Sandoval's got to keep the ball, got to not turn the ball over. The Rams have given him a lot of trouble. Um,
yeah,
Chris Shula's given him a lot of trouble, so we'll see how that one goes. But I'm looking forward to both games actually this weekend. Hopefully both are good. And then we count down to one more game.
yeah. I mean, against the Rams against the Bears, Puka Nacua was getting shut down, and from what I was seeing, he's weak against man coverage. where I feel like Kyler Gordon, even like players like Kyler Gordon was shutting down Puka, just a little something out there, and like against zone, he'd be like
That's
torching the
good to
zone,
know.
you know.
Good to know. Just second off that, I guess the Seahawks run the least amount of man coverage in the league.
I mean, yeah, because from the game I went to, the shootout, the Seahawks versus the Rams, the Seahawks ran a lot of zone plays. I mean, that's not gonna work against Puka. I feel you're gonna have to run more like of a man defense or
Yeah,
be capable
but the
at
problem with
least.
running man is you're gonna leave Devontae on the island against one of them, one of them against the outside corners, right? The Seahawks don't have the outside corners to match up against the Rams, in my opinion.
I mean, would you rather let Devontae go crazy or Puka?
Well, I think with zone coverage, you can at least use your front seven. I think with man coverage, you kind of leave your front seven out to dry because
I
also,
mean, Devontae was struggling against the Bears too, so
but okay, it's not going to be as cold, so it's going to be easier to throw the ball.
I mean that's true, yeah.
And also, the Bears, Matthew Stafford also wasn't playing like he normally plays. They were just going to run the ball they didn't have to pass the ball against the Bears, right? Because the Bears offense couldn't do anything.
I mean,
So,
yeah, that's true.
so when it mattered though,
Throwing the ball 42 times, though, are you for real?
part of that's also just because of the overtime. Like they got two possessions in overtime. So you look at Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams threw the same amount of times.
Hmm.
It didn't seem like he threw that much, but he threw the same amount of times. Um, and then when it mattered most, you saw Puka and Devontae just get whatever they wanted. It was cookies on that back end for the Bears. So um, once Caleb threw that pick, you knew the Rams were gonna go down and score.
Yeah, for sure. My mindset was, you just can't turn over the ball, and
Yeah, that's what's gonna
because
be. If you turn over the
yeah,
ball against the Rams.
this offense is just too good, in my opinion, to give them second chance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um, any last notes on championship weekend? Anything you're looking for in
Oh yeah,
particular?
yeah, yeah. For Seattle Seahawks, I say K9 goes over 100 yards again.
Mhm. Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be at that game. I'm like, excited for the atmosphere for that one. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. Okay. We live in Seattle. I do wish the Super Bowl could come to Seattle. It's just unfortunate that we don't have the parking for it, so we will never get a Super Bowl. But I think a Super Bowl here would be so cool. I wouldn't even go to it just because like ticket price would be
Oh
insane.
yeah, yeah, for real, yeah.
But I just want to see the experience of the Super Bowl, like the events, right?
I
The
mean, just like outside.
the media days. Yeah, I mean, Seattle got the All-Star game for baseball a couple years ago, and that's fun. You saw like the city kind of show out a little bit. I wish I
I
was
feel like,
well.
yeah, I feel like, Seattle has like, one of the best sportsmen, but it's just a little limited here. Like no NBA team, no. I mean, yeah, it's all limited in my opinion. Just got a hockey team.
Yeah. I mean, and then like you see this with like the ticket prices too. We were discussing earlier in the week, right? The ticket prices, um, and how like the ones in Seattle are so much more expensive than the ones in Denver. I think part of that's also like Denver's in an area where, they have all four sports, right?
And all of those four teams are, pretty good, I say.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. They've had like big games, right? The Nuggets won a championship a few years back, right? The Avalanche have been amazing this year, right?
Yeah.
We won't talk about the Rockies, but right with Seattle,
Yeah.
right, there's no basketball team. The hockey team's, pretty new, so they're not off the ground yet. Baseball's only barely getting good. So you get one championship game, every 5 years per se. So I mean that's contributing to like the high prices. But I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate that like some of the true fans are gonna be priced out of this game, right? Like I don't think a normal person's paying $600 for prices for tickets.
I mean, it's an NFC championship, Seattle might take a while to be back here, so I mean,
Hey,
it's
as a
worth.
Seahawks fan, let's say I think we can be back next year, I won't I'm not taking it for granted, but right, the last time we were in the championship game, we went back to back years with the championship game. So
I mean,
I
look
hope
at the
I got my
Philadelphia
hope.
Eagles. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Didn't they
We
have
all thought.
didn't they host two championship games in 3 years?
I mean, yeah, that's true, but we thought that Philadelphia team was gonna be solid, but they're like pure, they're pure bad this year. So,
But they hosted a playoff game. I don't even think you can
oh,
say
like hosting a playoff game?
Well,
Or
I'm
like,
saying like this is just a playoff game, right? Like let's take it back.
I
Like
mean,
take a let's sit back real
I mean,
quick.
it's for the Super Bowl though,
But
basically.
it's not the Super Bowl.
True.
I mean, okay. My thing would just be this. Like, yeah, as a fan, I'd love to go to a championship game, right? But I think
Mm-hmm.
part of balancing like with the pricing, right? Is this game worth that much more than the divisional game?
I'd probably say it is.
That much
It's
more?
like
It's worth
it's
$200.
like yeah.
What's your reasoning? I'm just curious because like I've been a sports fan longer. I'm just curious to see like what's your thought process on this.
I'm because the divisional round, you don't know who you're Ash like champ the semifinal, basically, that's if you win the game, you're in the championship.
But it's not the championship. So like it's
I mean, it's getting closer to the championship though,
okay,
compared to the divisional round.
but the division round you're also getting closer to a championship.
Yeah, I mean, NFC championship or AFC championship, they're gonna celebrate there.
They
So,
celebrate the
like,
division game too.
I mean, they don't have like the whole like podium thing and like they don't like don't they like pop champagne or something outside? Or is that
That's
only for the Super
that's the
Bowl?
after party.
Oh, that's for the after part. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I
think
just think I just think um for as well like for the environment and everything, right? I just don't know if the championship game is worth like just as a sports fan in general, whether it's the conference championships, right? In basketball, the conference the Western Conference Finals, Eastern
Mhm.
Conference Finals. I just
Yeah.
don't know if it's worth like being priced out because like we support the Warriors, right? And the biggest gripe is just like the games are too pricey, right? All the people who are loyal fans, they're priced out of these games, and like it's not worth it to pay this amount, right? To go to a game, and the best thing you're gonna get is a very top view of a podium party that you can't even be a part of, right? Versus the after parties where you see the parades. That's where you saw the Philly parade, right? That's where all the fans went to. You see the parades with the Chiefs, right? They got some big parties over there, right? And it's just like as a fan, when I was younger, right? Um, I just feel like the after parties were so much more fun to go to because it was open to the public, right? Versus
I'm sure.
just like looking now, I'm looking at these prices and I'm like, if I wasn't a season ticket holder, right? Like I couldn't go to these games, even though I want to, right? I want to go to every single game, but like it's just like financially it doesn't make sense for me to go to this game, right? Especially if I'm not getting anything out of it other than being one out of 70,000 people that doesn't even get to be on the field, right? It's just
Yeah.
it's just growing up in sports, it just feels like the after parties where the fans get to be involved, right? If they made this thing free, right? I bet, or not even that, like doesn't make sense. But if they had an event where like a watch party for free, I just feel like that's
Yeah.
so much more fun as a fan because you get the real fans versus like, paying all this money to go to a game and kind of just sitting there and do you understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Cause like I feel like have you ever been to a watch party for any games?
I think so.
I mean this is just my preference or my personal opinion. I think I've been to a Mariners playoff game and I've been to a Mariners watch party. And
Yeah.
granted, the watch party was definitely one of the better games of Mariners playoff history. But I just feel like that watch party was so much more fun because it was $10, right? You got cheap concessions, and then you got to sit in the front row to watch the Mariners, and you got to be a part of the fandom, right? Versus the playoff game, it just felt like everybody there was you had to be so like but suit and tied up, right? When you go to a party with your friends, it's different than going to a party with your family, right?
Yeah.
To act all right. You got to act with the tie, the suit and tie. Hey, Mister, whatever. When you're with your friends, man, you say you call them names that you would never call them in school or whatever. So I just
Yeah.
I just think for the watch parties, that's just kind of the vibes of it. The watch parties that real, friends party. When you go to a game like this and you spend all this money, you almost have to act right. But that's just me as a fan. I think that's one of my bigger complaints with sports. It's like it's just how expensive the tickets are. Um, and how
Yeah,
passionate
it's
you
true.
have to be as a true fan.
Yeah.
Um, with that being said, we wrap up the conference championship talk, and we will get to this little game I thought of. So a couple weeks ago, we played. What school did you go to? We started naming some schools, and I had this thought. I wonder if Justin's a big geography guy. Could he name where guys went to college, right? So we'll start off easy, right? One of your favorite players, Caleb Williams, on your quarterback for your team. What state did he go to college in? So if when he was in college, what state did he live in?
California.
There you go. And if he gets the state wrong the first time, I will give him the school that the player went to, just to see if maybe the school is the issue, right? Well, we'll move on. Um, what college or what school, state did Puka Nacua, go to in college?
Washington.
After Washington.
Oh, dang it. Hmm. Mm, Utah?
That's correct. Okay.
Woo-hoo.
All right. You big St. Brown Brothers podcast, right?
Yeah.
What state did Equanimous St. Brown go to college in?
No. Why EQ? No, why EQ? Um, I think it's on the eastern side, like Boston.
I need a state.
Um, where's Boston in?
We'll get there later.
Um, I got like California.
Okay, he went to Notre Dame.
Um, um, I'm not allowed to look at maps, right?
No, of course not.
Oh, cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Um, 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 it's- I think you went like Georgia.
No, Notre Dame is in Indiana. Good try though. Good try. Justin Jefferson, what state did he go to college in?
Where the heck is LSU? I actually don't know. Louisville, Missouri.
No, he went to LSU.
What does LSU stand for?
Something State University.
Isn't it Louisville?
It is not. Louisville is a city.
It's Eastern. I go with like Alabama,
No, he went to Louisiana State University.
bro.
Speaking of Louisville, I'll give you this that. Lamar Jackson went to Louisville. What state is Louisville in?
Missouri.
No.
Um, um, yo, you got Louisiana.
No, Louisville is in Kentucky. All right. Trevor Lawrence. What state did Trevor Lawrence go to college in?
Oh man, it's cooked, bro. It's cooked. It's chud. Uh, I think like he went to like New York.
No, he went to Clemson. Where is Clemson?
Or is Clemson? Um, Philadelphia.
I need a state.
Oh, Pennsylvania.
No, Clemson is in South Carolina. We off to a hard start here. Travis Kelce. Where did Travis Kelce play his college ball?
I don't even know where he went. Nebraska.
He went to Cincinnati.
Oh, where is Cincinnati, bro?
Cincinnati has an NFL team, Where do they play their NFL games?
Ohio.
There you go. They're in Ohio. All right. Zay Flowers. Where did Zay Flowers play his
Where did he
college?
even play in college? I don't know.
Zay Flowers
Let me
played at
go.
Boston College.
Boston?
Hmm.
Frick. Boston. Ah, I was about to say Boston. New York?
No, Boston is in Massachusetts.
Oh my God.
All right, now we got Cortland
You
Sutton.
you're killing me with this.
Cortland Sutton. Where did Cortland Sutton play? What state did Cortland Sutton play his college ball at?
Denver. Colorado.
He did not. He played at
Colorado. Hello?
he played at SMU. Where is SMU?
Hmm. Um, what does SMU even mean? Can you tell me what SMU actually?
Southern Methodist University.
What? Texas?
It is in Texas.
Oh my God, oh my God. That just sounds like a Texas school or Texas
All right.
area.
Next, you got
I'm just stirring up Hail Mary at this point, bro.
next you got Isaiah Pacheco. Where did Isaiah Pacheco play his college ball? What state did he play?
Shoot. Rutgers. New York.
That is incorrect.
That's incorrect?
Incorrect.
You don't even know this.
I do know this.
Is it? I
Where is
swear it's ar I swear it's around that area, no? New York?
I'll give you that. It's in that area.
Pennsylvania?
No, he went to. It's in New Jersey.
I think I deserve a point for that. I knew it was around that area. Can
Okay,
I
but
get
you're
a
in the wrong state. If I said,
can
University
I
of
get a
Washington's
point if
in
I say
Oregon,
Can I get a point if I say Western or Eastern?
no, that's 50-50. All right, now we got
I
legend Drew Brees. Where did Drew Brees play his college ball at?
don't know. Kentucky?
He played at Purdue. Where is Purdue?
How would I know where Purdue is, bro? Do you even know where Purdue is?
I do know where Purdue is.
Um, I don't know.
It's in Indiana. Now we got a fun one. Where did Hunter, sorry, not Hunter, RJ Harvey play his college ball at?
Sure, I forgot where RJ Harvey went for college.
He went to UCF.
UCF? How am
Hmm.
I supposed to guess UCF? I don't know. It's
If you know
some
what
like,
UCF stood
yeah.
for, it'd be pretty easy.
Huh?
If you knew what UCF stood for, it'd be pretty easy.
University Central. Am I right?
Yeah.
And then isn't there in Florida? Or is there other place?
You tell me.
Is there other place that starts with F? I was about to say like Flake City. That's not even a place. Florida, yeah.
That is correct. It is in Florida.
Oh my God, bro. It's
All right.
killing me.
The starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos this week, Jared went to Auburn. Where is Auburn?
Swear you just said this. Oh my God. They didn't just say Auburn?
Hmm.
Oh my God. I don't know. I was picking. Bro, I think it's in the Eastern.
Sure.
I think it is Georgia.
No.
Oh,
In Alabama.
so hard.
Uh, where's Vanderbilt?
How would I know where Vanderbilt is? Oh my God.
Obviously I'm not giving the easy ones. Like, where is Georgia? What state is
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt in?
New York.
Nope. You know what
No.
conference they're in?
Vanderbilt.
Hmm.
SEC.
Okay, so let's start naming some southeastern schools.
Florida.
Nope, they're in Tennessee. Where's
Okay.
Baylor?
Baylor Bears. Chicago, Illinois. I don't know.
Take a guess.
Illinois.
Nope.
Baylor. California.
No. Baylor's in Texas.
Oh my.
Where's Syracuse?
Florida.
No.
Oh, it's so cooked. And we'll wrap the episode right now. And bro, I don't know though.
It's in New York. Where's Stanford?
Stanford. This got to be California, right?
It is California. Where's Wake Forest?
Oh, Lake Forest. Where's Lake Forest? That sounds like a Washington place.
No.
California.
It's in North Carolina.
Oh my God, I would have never guessed that.
Last one. Where is Pitt? Where did the
Pittsburgh,
Great. Where's Pittsburgh?
Ohio.
No.
Um, um, can I have a hint?
It's close to Ohio.
I think it is in. Is it just Pittsburgh?
But like, what state?
It's Pittsburgh, no? Am I like slow?
Yes.
Oh.
Pittsburgh's not a state.
Um, um, I don't know.
It's in Pennsylvania. With that being said, we know Justin is not a geography. Uncle over here is not a geography expert. So if you ever find him, do not ask him anything about geography.
No,
Um,
no, no, no. You can ask me because I have my phone. I
yeah,
have this always with me, and I can
you
search it up.
definitely
But
need it. All right, anything else left to say? Anything else you want to bring up?
yeah, Broncos country. Let's ride, and hopefully Seattle Seahawks could also pull out the win. Let's get it.
We said that about the Bears last week, so it's not looking great. With that being said, we'll catch you guys next
Oh.
week. Peace.